Hello everybody and welcome to Uprising 144K. I'm Hydrogen Man. Guys, before I begin, the statements in this video are the opinions of the speaker and should not be construed as claims for or against any product or products. This video is for research purposes only. With that being said, let's go ahead and move forward, guys. These are the H2 Elite hydrogen tablets being lab tested. And I would like to show you obviously the results. And I think this is a great video. You can see right there, H2 Elite. They obviously are making this a little different. They're following all the rules as far as the exact amount of water. They even show you the measuring cup there. Obviously, I'm using their disclaimer there because it seems to be a good one. There you are, H2 Elite. A lot of people are into these hydrogen pills. I think you guys know from watching my videos. I think they're a bad idea. In fact, you can see just some of the ingredients in there. A lot of different types of acid. Just to pick on one of these things, like let's say if we were looking at, well, even dextrose. Obviously, one thing about dextrose, what is it? It's basically a sugar, glucose. It could be made from corn, it could be made from wheat. In my opinion, why are you putting sugar in a tablet that's supposed to be healthy for you? In my opinion, it's not a good idea. And it's probably because it tastes like crap after it's done. That's what I keep hearing from a lot of people. It just doesn't taste very good because it tastes like metal. Why? Well, in my opinion, because there is metal in it. Another ingredient like adipic acid. One of the interesting things about this one is the precursor of making nylon. Now, why would that be in there? Well, check this out. As far as I could find, well, chemically, it's an irritant. So I don't know. I mean, is that safe? I don't know, but it's an irritant. And if you really look at it closely, it literally says that the primary hazard is the threat to the environment. Immediate steps should be taken to limit this, blah, blah, blah. The point is that, I mean, if it's bad for the environment, is it good for our body? Specifically here, it is used to make plastics and foams and for other uses. I don't think I'd want to put that in my body. You know, it's supposed to be odorless, colorless, tasteless, and clearly this doesn't meet any of that criteria. None of these have anything to do with pure hydrogen, but this is again a chemical reaction. It's one of the reasons that I'm not real fond of these pills and whatnot. This is the proper testing equipment for hydrogen, and we're going to see what they actually test at. This is important because nobody seems to be testing hydrogen properly. They use blue drops, which, as you guys probably will know, the blue drops, well, they're not accurate. So let's go ahead and see what they're doing. So they follow the instructions. Every single pill company tells you to use a different amount of water. I want you to understand that the amount of water that you put in there will change the reading of the amount of hydrogen that is being produced. I mean, if you put less water, you can make it look like it's producing a large number, but it's always to the ratio. Look at that stuff. I mean, does that look, it just doesn't look right to me. It's gray. It's already the color of metal. I can tell you one thing, hydrogen is colorless. It's also odorless. Apparently there's an odor coming off of this. And it's also tasteless. Another interesting fact, maybe that's why they're putting sugar in it to cover up the taste of other things. That would be my suspicion. Only thing I can tell you is that is not pure hydrogen. And pure hydrogen is also pH neutral. And the good news is they do end up performing a pH test. But the good news is that this lab is clearly using the right equipment to test for hydrogen. So you can see right there, it's not even reaching 1 ppm. So that's about 0.8. Now per volume of water that this whole thing was making, oh, there you go, you're about 1.0 there. The thing is, the issue is that, in my opinion, you're not going to get therapeutic grade hydrogen. That's the first issue. And then you're exposing your body, oh, there's a 1.1. You're exposing your body to these other ingredients that are in these pills. Not to mention, they're actually the most expensive way probably to do hydrogen because you have to continue to buy them, and I just want to expose myself to it. So yeah, look, it seemed to reach about 1.2, 1.3. So not full saturation, but you know, it was able to reach a little over 1 ppm. Again, per volume of water, so you wouldn't be getting most likely the proper milligrams of hydrogen. Here's the big one. The water started, I believe, at around a 7.7, and it transformed it now. See, 7 is neutral. I believe the water they were using was just a little over 7, and now it's, well, 4.3. So to me, this is an issue. I mean, we're talking Coca-Cola acidity, right, roughly? So it is now making your water into acid water, voila, with sugar in it. and God knows what other things are in there, because it was obviously very metallic-y and whatnot. So just another lab test, guys, of these hydrogen pills. I hope that this helped you guys out. Don't forget to support the channel by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the next one.